This is Autofocus, the Philippines' premier motor show. Here are our features on this episode of your electronic magazine, exclusive to the automobile and its industry.
Starting off with reviews of two vehicle models presently in the local market, an MPV from Hyundai, the Custin, and a subcompact SUV from Changan, the CS35. On Autopedia, we'll talk about checking an engine light, and together with the latest news and developments in the local auto industry, we shall have the highlights of the BYD Seagull launch as our special feature.
The next 60 minutes is all about the automobile. This is Autofocus, and we'll be right back after this short break.
I've been coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I flow so yo. Everybody know I'm on. You know when the click through to the system is about to be a slow beat ride. I've been coming up hot for a minute.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the automobile show. We start this episode of Electronic Magazine with a review of one of the latest automobile models from Hyundai. Hyundai slotted in another premium MPV between the Stargazer and the Staria. This car review takes a look at what the Custin offers to those looking for an MPV in an already very crowded market.
Hyundai carved itself a niche in the local market back in the 90s with the StarX, a spacious and comfortable vehicle for the family. The StarX offered many conveniences and premium features not seen in the popular vans and family vehicles during those days. Along the way, the StarX helped Hyundai and other Korean brand vehicles establish a reputation for reliability and build quality. Today, Hyundai continues to roll out MPVs, crossovers, and SUVs with the same basic strategy of offering premium conveniences and features that set new benchmarks in respective segments. Among the most recent models that Hyundai introduced to the local market is the Custin. In size, the Hyundai Custin slots somewhere in between the brand's two other MPVs, the Stargazer and the Staria. It is 4,950mm long, 1,850mm wide, and 1,710mm tall, and clears the ground by 174mm. But in terms of price and poshness, the Custin cuts above both the StarX and the Staria. While Hyundai went with bold and edgy, or futuristic, for the StarX and Staria design, it went for bold and elegant for the Custin. The Hyundai Custin arrived in two trim models, the 1.5T GDI Premium and the 1.5T GDI GLS. Both feature the eye-catching glossy black parametric grille, LED multifaceted reflector headlamps, daytime running lights, position lamps and rear combination lamps, body color outside door handles with chrome garnish, as well as rear spoiler with high mount stop lamp. The body colored side view mirrors are heated, power adjust and fold and integrated with turn lights. The Custin Premium has chrome belt line molding as opposed to black in the GLS. Also distinguishing the premium variant are the dual sunroof and tailgate. The sunroof is fixed in the rear, but the front sunroof can be tilted and slid open electronically. Both sliding doors on the Premium are powered, making it very convenient for passengers to get into or out of the Custin. The Premium rides on 18-inch alloy wheels and 55 series tires, while the GLS comes with 17-inch alloy wheels and 60 series tires. riding in the spacious and luxuriously appointed cabin of the Custom can be a relaxing experience. Lots of leather and soft surfaces create an atmosphere of poshness, while the full digital instrument cluster with 4.2-inch LCD plus a 10.4-inch display for multifunction infotainment system dominating the center of the dash lend more than a touch of modernity. On the Custom Premium, both driver and front passenger seats slide and recline electronically. Only manual adjust for both in the GLS. Perhaps the best feature of the Custom Premium cabin is the twin premium relaxation seats on the second row. The seats electronically slide and recline, are ventilated and heated, feature leg rests or ottomans, and even have memory functions. Passengers can configure the seat to preferred seat positions for long or short drives and then set them to memory. The GLS comes with your regular but nonetheless comfortable captain's chairs. On both variants, the third row features a bench-type seat that can accommodate 3 adults comfortably. Standard convenience features include smart key entry and push-start button, power windows, day and night rearview mirror, sun visors with illuminated vanity mirrors, automatic air conditioning system with auto controls up front and manual in the rear. Driving the Custom is easy. The leather-wrapped multi-function steering wheel can be tilted to preferred driving position. Motor-driven power steering adds to the ease of driving the Custom. It may take a bit of getting used to, but the push-button shift console in the Custom also adds to convenience. The Custom, rolled out on local shores, is powered by the 1.5L TGDI gasoline engines that maxes out at 170 horsepower and 250 Nm of torque. This is mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission with 4 selectable drive modes: Smart, Comfort, Eco, and Sport. The suspension system features front McPherson struts and coupled torsion beam axle in the rear, tuned to make rides very comfortable and quiet. The Custom brake system uses 16-inch discs on all 4 wheels. The Custom 1.5 TGDI Premium arrived with SmartSense, what Hyundai calls its suite of advanced driver assistance system, to make driving and riding the luxurious MPV all the more safer, easier, and more convenient on urban streets, open highways, as well as parking. Aside from cruise control, SmartSense includes manual speed limit assist, forward collision avoidance assist, lane keeping assist, blind spot collision avoidance assist, safe exit assist, high beam assist, lane following assist, rear cross collision avoidance assist, parking distance warning, rear occupant alert, surround view monitor. Standard for safety in both Custom variants are electronic stability control, anti-lock braking system, hill start assist control, electric parking brake with auto hold, dual front airbags, side and curtain airbags, child anchors, manual child lock system, tire pressure monitoring system, and immobilizer. The Hyundai Custom 1.5 TGDI Premium is listed at 2.08 million pesos, while the Custom 1.5 TGDI GLS is 1.77 million pesos.
Will or can the Custom help Hyundai cut a bigger slice of local MPV market? Hyundai appears confident it will. The latest auto industry news and developments right after this break.
We dream to create a world where energy is at its full potential. Powerful, yet peaceful. Exhilarating without excess. A world where energy ignites beauty. Transcending our limitations towards limitless possibilities. With smooth acceleration to multiple destinations. For a better tomorrow, where energy augments our everyday into a life so effortless. Welcome to a new beginning. where performance and sustainability thrive together, moving you towards a beautiful life. With energy that's powerful, electrifying, life-changing. Honda, transform the future.
Welcome back to Autofocus, where I have the latest auto industry news.
Newly accredited transport network company Pick Up Philippines has signed an agreement with MG Philippines through one of its dealerships that will pave the way for a new ride-hailing service that features purely electric vehicles. Pick Up CEO Dave Almarines says the new service using full battery-powered vehicles initially from MG Philippines will be called Pick Up Blue.
We just signed a MOU with MG and Pickup. The goal is to roll out electric vehicles sa ating mga ride-hailing sa Pickup para maging available. Hinahabol natin to hopefully by December. Ma-roll out na natin ito sa Metro Manila at nearby provinces. And one of the main highlights dito kasi ay yung sustainability. So makikita ng mga tao na makakasakay sila sa 100% electric vehicles. So hindi siya common na vehicle. Yung comfort, yung convenience, at the same time yung technology that we built together combined, tingin ko magugustuhan nila yung Pickup Blue na tinatawag natin. That's the product that we actually going to launch very soon.
The electric vehicles that will be acquired for the new Pickup Blue service will be provided by the MG Malabon dealership.
This contract signing that we have is an agreement between Pickup and MG Malabon. We're the dealership. And SAIC Motor Philippines is the distributor. So technically, SAIC Motor Philippines cannot enter into a contract. So it has to pass to a dealer. So that's why we're here. And the dealer now will see to it that we deliver the units on time according to what they need.
Lahat ng airports available na tayo, Terminals 1, 2, and 3. At sa mga bus terminals rin natin, lalo na ngayon parating mag-Christmas season yung ating mga OFWs. And we give 20% discount sa ating mga OFWs na parating to and from all our airports ng Terminals 1, 2, and 3. So download lang nila yon, pakita lang nila yung mga IDs nila or any other proof na sila ay nagtatrabaho sa abroad, ay bibigyan na sila ng 20%.
Toyota Motor Philippines presented its Beyond Zero vision at the recent Philippine International Motor Show. The Beyond Zero vision manifests Toyota's commitment to carbon neutrality while using a multi-pathway approach to achieving this.
All over the world, Toyota employs what we call the multiple pathway approach. So this means the coexistence of different powertrain technologies with one goal of decarbonization and ultimately achieving carbon neutrality. So by multiple pathway approach, we mean that we do not favor any specific powertrain technology over another. So the most common here in the Philippines is the internal combustion engine or ICE. And through the years, we have been steadily growing our adoption of hybrid electric vehicle. But we have also, through the Lexus brand actually, TMP has introduced locally some variants of battery electric vehicles. But we do not end there, of course. So all over the world, Toyota has been spreading other technologies like fuel cell electric vehicle and even hydrogen ICE. So all these technologies, our goal is for them to work together and for the customers and users to choose what's most appropriate for their use cases and the conditions of the market.
Several global markets and distributors of electric vehicles showcased their vehicles at the 12th Philippine Electric Vehicle Summit held at the SMX Convention Center. This year's PEVs comes with a theme Spark Change, Drive Electric, aimed to further inspire the shift toward cleaner mobility.
We spark change to build trust and confidence from the consumer that this is the new era of auto industry. We have to shift into electric. This would help ignite further our industry by establishing trust and confidence to electric vehicles.
This year's Electric Vehicle Summit is touted as the biggest ever with the participation of renowned makers and distributors of battery-powered sedans and crossover SUVs. AC Mobility, the official distributor of BYD electric vehicles in the Philippines, formally launched the Seal, a 529 horsepower sedan.
We are actually going to be launching the all-new BYD Seal. It's a performance vehicle with a dual motor, meaning front and back motors, and it has an all-wheel drive system. It's rated to be hitting 0 to 100 at 3.8 seconds. So it's a very powerful yet comfortable vehicle that we have.
AC Mobility also showcased other BYD vehicles now available in the country.
We have here the recently launched the BYD Seagull, which is a 300-kilometer range full EV. We also have here the Sea Lion 6, our super DMI vehicle, which is capable of running 1,100 kilometers with one full tank and one full charge. We also have here the widely accepted BYD Atto 3, which is a full EV vehicle. We also have the BYD Dolphin. We also have here our flagship vehicle SUV, which is the BYD Tang SUV, and our BYD Han.
One of the newer brands to join the local market, Ion, showcased its first two entries into the EV segment.
We are carrying the brand GAC Aeon, and we are displaying our Aeon ES sedan and our Aeon Y Plus SUV. So the Aeon Y Plus SUV is our flagship model. It has a very long range of 490 kilometers. It has all the bells and whistles, the power tailgate, and high advanced safety features. The Aeon ES sedan is known as the most affordable electric passenger car sedan in the market today. It is only priced at 1,358,000.
VinFast, a maker of EVs based in Vietnam, also took advantage of the Electric Vehicle Summit to launch the VF7.
And today, VinFast have a special for you. We introduced the groundbreaking model, the VF7. So the VF7 will come with two trims, the base and the plus. The VF7 Plus provides the horsepower up to 348.6 horsepower, and the torque comes to 500 Newton meter. So it provides accelerating driving experience.
Among the crowd drawers at the 12th PEVS are the vehicles distributed locally by QSJ Motors, which carries the brands Ceres, Bestune, and DFSK.
We're the country distributor of Ceres, DFSK, and Bestune in the Philippines. What's special about our lineup right now is we have a full electric vehicle lineup. We also have PHEVs, plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, and we also have the ultra-advanced range-extended EVs in the market, which is the more premium brand Ceres. This is our first year to join the 12th Philippine Electric Vehicle Summit. So we are very excited to be in the same room with like-minded companies, EV companies, that we want to promote sustainable mobility in the country. So we would like to invite everyone. Our first dealership is in San Fernando, Pampanga, the Ceres flagship showroom. For next month, we will also open a test drive center in Manila, in Metro Manila. It's gonna be located along EDSA, Corner Connecticut, Primex Tower. It will be, we will be showcasing our latest range-extended electric vehicles.
Those are the latest news and developments in the automotive industry. We shall take another short break. Stay with us. I'll be right back.
You know when it click through to the system is about to be a show be fun. I've been coming up hot for a minute.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Here's our comparison of the latest automobile models belonging to the same category on Head to Head.
The local subcompact SUV market may be the most crowded, with entries from a multitude of brands from multiple countries. Two of the more recent entries are the Chang'an CS35 Plus Lux and the Hyundai Creta 1.5 GLS IVT. Chang'an is a Chinese automotive brand looking to make its presence felt in a still doubting market. Hyundai is a Korean marque that already has a more solid footing in the local market. The Chang'an CS35 Plus Lux at 4,333mm long, 1,825mm wide, and 1,660mm tall is among the bigger subcompact SUVs in the local market. The Hyundai Creta 1.5 GLS IVT is 4,315mm long, 1,790mm wide, and 1,630mm tall, with a 2,160mm long wheelbase and a minimum ground clearance of 200mm. The CS35 Plus is equipped with LED lighting from headlamps with auto on-off function to the DRLs with positioning lamps, the rear positioning lamps, the high-mount stop lamp, and the power folding and adjust side-turn repeater lights on the side mirrors with heater function. The top-of-line CS35 Plus Lux is distinguished by its black roof for a two-tone look and panoramic sunroof with anti-pinch function. It also comes with a rear spoiler, shark fin antenna, dual exhaust pipes, roof rails, and the 18-inch alloy wheels wrapped by 225/45 R18 tires. The Creta features 3D parametric dual pattern grille, 4 MFR or multi-faceted reflector LED headlights with auto light control, LED daytime running lights, and two-tone paint job. It also features halogen repeater lights, power folding and adjusting outside door mirrors with repeaters, chrome outside door handles, LED rear combination lights, front and rear wipers, rear spoiler with high-mount stop lamp, as well as two-tone 17-inch diamond-cut alloy wheels wrapped by 60 series tires. The Chang'an CS35 Plus comes with remote keyless entry, push-button start, as well as remote engine start. The Chang'an CS35 interior features premium leather upholstery for seats and trim, as well as brushed aluminum accents. The dash and instrumentation looks cool and modern with a 7-inch LCD display laid out almost seamlessly beside a 10-inch touchscreen for the multimedia system that comes with Bluetooth, USB connectivity, and smartphone mirroring in lieu of the missing Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The audio plays through a perfectly adequate 6-speaker system in the Lux variant. The driver's seat slides front and back electronically. One has to manually recline the seat back or to raise or lower the seat. The front passenger seat only adjusts manually. Between the front seats is the center console with a tray up front for wirelessly charging a smartphone. There's a lever for shifting gears but not for parking brake, as the CS35 already comes standard with an electronic parking brake system. Space in front is perfectly shaped, adequate, and comfortable. Same goes for those in back, at least for 2 adults and a child in the middle seat. The seat back splits and folds 60-40 to provide more space for luggage and other stuff. Only a single aircon vent though for those in the rear. Hyundai has equipped the Philippine spec Creta with much of the comfort and convenience features buyers now expect in crossovers in the million peso range. All 3 variants come with power windows, power door locks, power side mirrors, multiple cup holders on doors, USB charging ports in front tray and console. All have air conditioning, but only the top-end GLS IVT has auto temperature control, as well as a glove box with cooling function. The 1.5 GLS and GL IVT come with smart key and button start system. With either digital or conventional instrument cluster, the Creta dash looks modern and sporty. Hyundai also fitted the Creta with an infotainment system that features an 8-inch touchscreen display with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto for the GLS and GL IVT, USB connection, Bluetooth with customizable voice recognition function. The top-end GLS even gets wireless charging. Covered in leatherette or fabric upholstery, the Creta front seats hold driver and front passenger comfortably in place on long or spirited drives. The two-tone interior gives off a premium vibe. At the rear, there's lots of room for 2, even with the armrest with twin cup holders on the seat back folded down. There's room for 3 at the back with the armrest folded up, but the best thing that can be said is that it would be cozy. The seat back also splits 60-40 and can be folded to increase space for luggage and other whatnots. Underneath the hood of the Chang'an CS35 Plus is a 1.4-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged gasoline engine generating 158 horsepower and 260 Nm of torque. The engine is mated to a 7-speed wet-type dual-clutch transmission system driving the front wheels. The CS35 powertrain requires a light foot on the accelerator pedal in stop-and-go traffic. On the highway and open roads, a heavier foot on the pedal unleashes all the torque needed to overtake slower traffic. It comes with electric power steering that helps make the CS35 a nimble ride in the city and on country roads. The suspension system features a front McPherson strut and rear torsion beam combo that absorbs bumps and other road imperfections as well, if not better, than most other SUVs. Unlike most of the competition in its segment and price range, the Chang'an CS35 comes standard with brake discs on all wheels, ventilated in front and solid in the rear, that provide confident stopping power. There's a lot to like about driving the Creta, which is powered by a SmartStream G 1.5 engine. The 1,497cc DOHC gasoline engine generates 113 horsepower and 144 Nm of torque. While the powertrain numbers seem pedestrian, the IVT or Intelligent Variable Transmission sending power and torque to the front wheels is responsive. The leatherette upholstered steering wheel tilts and telescopes in the GLS and the GL IVT variants and features controls for such things as the audio and cruise control. Electric power steering makes for effortless turns of the steering wheel. The driver can select drive modes on the top-of-the-line Creta: Eco, Normal, Smart, and Sport, using the rotary dial behind the gear shift lever. The same rotary dial can be used to adjust traction control mode to help adapt to slippery and other difficult road conditions. The Creta suspension system, featuring front McPherson struts and a CTBA or coupled torsion beam axle type suspension in the rear, is tuned to provide a soft, comfortable ride. The brake system provides confident stopping power using discs on all wheels, 15-inch discs in front and 14-inch discs in the rear. The CS35 also comes standard with anti-lock brake system and electronic brake force distribution, as well as brake assist. Chang'an raises the bar in terms of ADAS, or Advanced Driver Assistance Systems, in the subcompact SUV segment. The CS35 Plus Lux is already equipped with electronic stability program, forward collision warning, automatic emergency brake, hill hold control, hill descent control, making parking or maneuvering in tight or crowded spaces so much easier and safer. Are blind spot view camera and a round view camera and monitor, 3-eye reverse parking sensor. Equipped for safety and security in the CS35 Plus Lux are dual front, side, and curtain airbags. 3-point seatbelt with reminders for front driver and front seat passenger, ISOFIX anchors, child safety lock, tire pressure monitoring system, and immobilizer. All the Creta variants comes with electric parking brake with auto hold, which makes driving in stop-and-go traffic less strenuous and stressful. Hyundai equipped the Creta variants brought into local market with a good mix of safety and security, as well as driver assist features. All the variants arrive with dual airbags, anti-lock brake system, electronic stability control, hill start assist control, parking distance warning sensors, and child seat anchors. The 1.5 GL IVT shares with a 1.5 GLS additional driver assist features that include manual speed limit assist, lane following assist, tire pressure monitoring system, rear view monitor, as well as rear seat alert. But it's the top-of-the-line 1.5 GLS IVT that is outfitted with more comprehensive advanced driver assist tech that includes blind spot collision avoidance system, lane keeping assist, forward collision avoidance assist, high beam assist, and driver attention warning.
Know when to click through to the send is about to be a slow beat ride. I've been coming up hot for a minute.
Are you into grassroots racing, slaloms, autocross, time attacks, and circuit racing? Do you like to keep your daily ride in tip-top condition? Do you want to improve the performance and ride of your vehicle? Then head over to Fixed Stop Auto Service along 91 Congressional Avenue, Project 8 in Quezon City. Fixed Stop Auto Service can level up the performance and ride of your daily ride or weekend racer of all brands, models, and makes, from Japanese, American, European, and all other global manufacturers. Fixed Stop Auto Service offers preventive maintenance services, as well as upgrades of brakes, suspension, and other mechanical works. Fixed Stop also caters to all your needs for performance tires and accessories to make your dream vehicle stand out on the road or for just your enjoyment. For appointments, call 0917-803-8283 or message us on our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/fixedstopautoservice.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Our special features next. BYD Philippines has launched the Seagull, a subcompact electric hatchback that blends affordability, style, and practicality. Here's why it's generating buzz in the EV world in this special feature segment.
This is our first introduction of this type of vehicle in the Philippines, no? Which is priced at 898,000. This compact hatchback is capable of running up to 300 kilometers range. This is actually more than enough in what we need for daily use and daily commute, whether here in the city or even the province. So it's a perfect vehicle and actually rides very, very good. The vehicle is feature-packed. It has its BYD voice command, you have your wireless charger, you have your cruise control, you have all the advanced safety features of the vehicle. What is impressive about this vehicle is its riding comfort. As soon as you sit on the driver's seat and the passenger seat, you will feel the difference already in any of our BYD vehicles. It's very comfortable, it's very soft, it's very peppy. When we have a new car, I always test it in EDSA because in EDSA, from Caloocan all the way to MOA, you get to experience the entire different kinds of road conditions in our country. Okay? And the BYD Seagull will be given flying colors because it is immaculate in our Philippine road conditions. I was talking earlier with one of the vloggers that used the vehicle going up from Talisay to Tagaytay. No, he was like in a go-kart track. In terms of power, it has ample power, perfect for our road condition in the country. The vehicle, the BYD Seagull, is available starting today in all our dealerships nationwide for immediate delivery. The motor warranty is for 8 years. The blade battery warranty is for another 8 years, both with 160,000 kilometers. And the vehicle warranty is at 6 years or 150,000 kilometers. I encourage everyone to please experience the BYD Seagull in all of our dealerships, no? Because it will change your mind when deciding to purchase this type of vehicle in this particular segment.
With its attractive pricing and cutting-edge electric technology, the BYD Seagull is certainly worth considering if you're looking to make the switch to an eco-friendly ride.
Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I go so everybody know I'm you know when the click through to the system is about to be a show be fun. I've been coming up hot for a minute.
Welcome back. We have more cars for you to know and appreciate as we have our second car review this week. This car review takes a look at the Changan CS35 Plus, among the more value-packed and modern-looking subcompact SUVs in the local market.
There is no denying that China brand vehicles are making inroads in the local market. More and more people are beginning to be attracted to China brand SUVs and sedans not only because of their affordability and perceived improvements in build quality. Many also come laden with the latest comfort and convenience, as well as driver assist and safety technology and features. Some also look good, great even. One example of a China brand subcompact SUV that is getting good looks out in the streets is the Chang'an CS35 Plus. The Chang'an CS35 comes in your basic SUV body but in proportions that make it seem bigger than it actually is. 4,330mm long, 1,825mm wide, and 1,660mm tall. The CS35 appears to have borrowed many exterior design cues and accents from more popular marques and models. Check out the grille design, the daytime running lights that run from end to end, the satin red line, lights and accents on the fascia, the side and the rear, the squarish wheel arches. You can say that you have seen them on other vehicles, but all combined in a way that makes the CS35 singularly attractive on its own. You can't really say it looks like or is an outright copy of other popular SUVs. The top-of-line CS35 Plus Lux is particularly distinguished with a black roof for a two-tone look. The CS35 already comes with LEDs for the headlamps with the auto on-off function, the DRLs with positioning lamps, rear positioning lamps, the high-mount stop lamp, the side turn repeater lights on the side mirrors that are heated and power fold and adjust. Adding to the attraction of the CS35 Plus Lux are the rear spoiler, shark fin antenna, dual exhaust pipes, roof rails, and the 18-inch alloy wheels wrapped by 225/45 R18 tires. The Chang'an CS35 Plus comes with many of the standard and not-so-standard convenience features expected in top-end vehicle. Remote keyless entry, push-button start. It even comes with a remote engine start. The top-of-the-line Lux variant also comes with a power tailgate. The interior looks rather posh with lots of premium leather for the seats and gear shift lever, and complemented by brushed aluminum accents. The dash and instrumentation looks cool and modern with a 7-inch LCD display laid out almost seamlessly beside a 10-inch touchscreen for the multimedia system that comes with Bluetooth, USB connectivity, and smartphone mirroring in lieu of the missing Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The audio plays through a perfectly adequate 6-speaker system in the Lux variant. The driver's seat slides front and back electronically. One has to manually recline the seat back or to raise or lower the seat. The front passenger seat only adjusts manually. Between the front seats is the center console with a tray up front for wirelessly charging a smartphone. There's a lever for shifting gears but not for parking brake, as a CS35 already comes standard with an electronic parking brake system. Space in front is perfectly shaped, adequate, and comfortable. Same goes for those in back, at least for 2 adults and a child in the middle seat. The seat back splits and folds 60/40 to provide more space for luggage and other stuff. Only a single aircon vent though for those in the rear. Look up and there's the panoramic sunroof with anti-pinch function, another feature that adds to the premium character of the CS35. Other interior and convenience features worth mentioning are automatic air conditioning, sunglass holder, front and rear reading lights, and speed sensing auto door locks. Driving the CS35 can be quite fun. The flat-bottomed steering wheel comes with controls for audio as well as adaptive cruise control. The steering column tilts and telescopes. Underneath the hood of the Chang'an CS35 Plus is a 1.4-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged gasoline engine generating 158 horsepower and 260 Nm of torque. The engine is mated to a 7-speed wet-type dual-clutch transmission system driving the front wheels. The CS35 powertrain requires a light foot on the accelerator pedal in stop-and-go traffic. On the highway and open roads, a heavier foot on the pedal unleashes all the torque needed to overtake slower traffic. It comes with electric power steering that helps make the CS35 a nimble ride in the city and on country roads. The suspension system features a front McPherson strut and rear torsion beam combo that absorbs bumps and other road imperfections as well, if not better, than most other SUVs. Unlike most of the competition in its segment and price range, the Chang'an CS35 comes standard with brake discs on all wheels, ventilated in front and solid in the rear, that provide confident stopping power. The CS35 also comes standard with anti-lock brake system and electronic brake force distribution, as well as brake assist. Chang'an raises the bar in terms of ADAS, or Advanced Driver Assistance Systems, in the subcompact SUV segment. The CS35 Plus Lux is already equipped with electronic stability program, forward collision warning, automatic emergency brake, hill hold control, hill descent control, making parking or maneuvering in tight or crowded spaces so much easier and safer are blind spot view camera and around view camera and monitor, 3-eye reverse parking sensor. Equipped for safety and security in the CS35 Plus locks are dual front, side, and curtain airbags. 3-point seat belt with reminders for front driver and front seat passenger, ISOFIX anchors, child safety lock, tire pressure monitoring system, and immobilizer. The Chang'an CS35 Plus is currently listed at 1.259 million pesos, and with a discount of 94,000 pesos, it can be yours for just 1.165 million.
It should come as no surprise to see more of the Chang'an CS35 on local streets and highways. It comes loaded with standard and more advanced features sought in the latest SUVs and crossovers, and a look that would excite even the most jaded of buyers. Know more about your car and how to take care of it here on Autopedia.
Hi, this is Sydney, and today we're going to talk about the dreaded check engine light. What it is, what it means, and why you should not freak out. So you're driving normally, minding your own business, and then suddenly, BAM! The yellow light of death comes out, the dreaded check engine light. You start freaking out, don't know what to do. You start the car, you stop the car, you turn it on, and it's still there. Oh no, it's the end of the world, something's wrong with my car, my engine is busted. Relax, it's none of those things. Quite simply put, a check engine light simply means that one of the various sensors in the engine senses that something is wrong or is reading wrong. Almost all the sensors in the car measure voltage, is in electricity. It reads anywhere from 0 to 5 volts, and if that sensor is calibrated to read, say, only from 1.5 to 4 volts, then for some unknown reason it becomes 4.1 volts, then the check engine light will come out. That's all it means. One of the sensors reads something wrong. Now, whether it reads something wrong because of a glitch or temporary condition, or because the sensor is failing, that you will have to find out. And no, you cannot find it out by going on Facebook. You cannot find out going on the internet asking, may check engine ako, ano yung problema? You ask 10 different people, you will get 100 different answers, and none of them will be correct. Especially the people say, oh, nagkaroon na po niyan, ito yung problema niyan. No, they are wrong. Do not believe them. Because there are 999 possibilities why that light comes out. The only way for you to find out what that means is if you either, one, have a scanner like this, or you bring it to the casa or the dealership and you have a bigger scanner like this. So now we'll show you what happens when you actually do bring your car in for scanning. First, we'll take the regular shop grade scanner that we have here. This reads pretty fast. All scanners will actually have this port. It's a trapezoidal port. It's called an OBD port, or onboard diagnostic port. Every car has this port, and it's always located somewhere here. It's standard that all car manufacturers agree to. So this will work for any car. This will tell you what the check engine means. There's always an error code that starts with the letter P followed by 3 numbers. You can actually type that into Google and then it will pretty much tell you what it means. So for this Honda City, we actually have a check engine, and we're gonna plug this in right now. So we have it plugged in. It's actually here on the corner. We turn the engine on, not start. And we wait for it to fire up because it was now gonna talk to the engine ECU and pull out the error code and see what it means. This is what we mean by the error code. It starts with the letter P followed by 3 numbers. On our particular scanner, it actually tells you what component is the problem. So this one here is mass or volume airflow circuit low. It might be an intermittent lean condition, it might be an intermittent voltage condition, or it might be that your mass airflow sensor is over 10 years old and it's dead and it's dying. At least it narrows it down to any of the 999 possibilities, because it could either be mass airflow sensor, misfire, crank sensor, ABS, oxygen sensor 1, oxygen sensor 2, fuel tank evaporation sensor. The list goes on and on and on. So without this, you won't be able to say for certainty what is wrong with the engine, or actually what sensor and what component is wrong with the engine without this. The first thing that shops will do is, oh, that's it? Okay, we just hit erase. So we performed the scan test again. As you can see, message says no powertrain trouble codes. There's no more. 9 out of 10 times, this will work, and check engine is gone. So we unplug the scanner and then that's it. You can go on your merry way. But the bigger question is, will that check engine light return? Possibly yes. Like I said, it's caused by one of the sensors not reading correctly. So why it didn't read correctly, we can only speculate, but the two most common reasons are, one, external factors, something just goes wrong. Electronics do that sometimes. Or it might be a symptom of that particular sensor is on its way to being dead. So it reads wrong now, it reads fine. In the future, it might read wrong again. If it gets too severe, and if you do the erase procedure and it does not erase, that means that the sensor is busted and it's time for replacement. Now, what causes check engine lights? Oftentimes you'll read on the internet and the groups, masama langis mo. No, that doesn't work. Masama yung gasolina mo. Possibly, yes. Because there is such an engine code called cylinder misfire detected. That is caused by bad batch of gas. Whether your 98 octane is not really 98 or may tubig sa gasolina, you don't know. Can it be caused by faulty spark plugs? Yes, it can also. Can it be caused by me not using the car for 3 years? Possible, because that particular sensor could be busted and rusted. Particularly, let's say, crankshaft position sensors. These things have a magnet inside them. And the engine gets hot and gets cold, gets hot, gets cold. The magnet eventually becomes less magnetic. That will also cause a check engine. So like I said, you cannot find out for certain without one of these things. Now, actually, if you go to Lazada, you just type OBD scanner, you will find a lot for 400 bucks, 700 bucks, 900 bucks. You can actually just buy one of those and it will work on your car, just for you to be able to narrow it down. And if you do bring your car to the shop, make sure that once you scan it, you take a picture of this, show it to the shop, so they won't be punching in the dark and asking a lot of questions and basically guessing why. That will be a big help. And if the check engine light doesn't go away, and then if there's something wrong, you really need one of these things. Professional level vehicle diagnostic scanner. This you cannot buy in Lazada anymore. There you have it. Why you should not freak out if your car suddenly has a check engine light. It's not the end of the world. So hopefully now you understand a little bit more better on why it happens and how to get rid of it.
That's our feature in Autopedia this week. Taking care of your ride has been made easier. And that's Autofocus this week. We hope you have found this episode of Electronic Automobile Magazine informative as well as entertaining. Check us out on our social media accounts. In honor of my dad, Butch Gamboa, this has been your host, Wee Gamboa. Please stay safe and healthy.